I'm happy that there's a specific age to buy firearms. Now walk with me. It's cracking with a family. It's your boy Ann Diesel. What's happening? A lot of gun guys will not agree with me, so my beliefs may be different, but I'm gonna speak my truth. There should be a specific age to be able to purchase a firearm, a pistol, a rifle, a shotgun, all that. Let me explain to you why I came to this conclusion, because I did make a video talking bad about they changed the age on firearm ownership. And yes, I was livid at the time just thinking about the fact that they keep on infringing on our rights. This is gonna include a story time. I was in my car and I was listening to a song that I used to listen to when I was young and dumb, before I had some wisdom about me, some brains about me, some forward thinking about me. It's one of my favorite songs. It's by C Murder featuring Mr. Magic and Snoop Dogg. It's called Fuck Them Other Niggas. When I used to do dirt, and I'm not proud of this, when I used to manhandle somebody and then steal their money out of their pockets, that was a song that was generally playing around the time. When me and my homeboys was out riding with absolutely nothing to do, looking to get into some bullshit, that's the song I was listening to, along with many others. Now, let me tell you this quick story. So I was a fresh 21. I was barely 21 for a month by this time, right? My homeboy called me. He was like, hey, Ant, I got some weed. You get some drink? We gonna go over to this crib, no doubt. Let's get it. I went and got some drink, got me, personally, 2 Old English 40s and a bottle of E&J, Irk Jerk in the hood. We went to the party. Homeboy rolled up. It was probably about 12, 13 people in this. It wasn't really a party. It was more a get together. I bought the alcohol. They had some alcohol. We got to drinking. We got to passing the blunt around, So, my homeboy, he got a nice little bit. Rolled probably about 6 blunts, and we sparked 3 of them at a time. So I was lit. I was gone. Mind you, I was driving after this get together. I was flawed majorly. It is what it is. You live and you learn. What don't kill you make you stronger. At this party, there was this girl, and I guess the girl was the person that owned the apartment. I guess it was his girl. So I walked in there, dapper as all get out. Swag was on 100,000 trillion. She was feeling me. She walks over to me, she starts chit-chatting. Mind you, I didn't know whose girl that was, because it was probably about 4, 5 girls in there. About 6, 7, 8 dudes in there. I didn't know whose girl was who. All I know is I was in that bitch single. So she walk over to me, she start chit-chatting, talking about where you from, where you at, what you do, how you do, all that shit, I'm like, bitch, what you writing a fucking book? And I only call her a bitch because she got me set the fuck up. She was aight, you know what I'm saying? Nice ass, nice titties, good skin, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Mind you, I was single, so I wasn't doing dirt. And she sits on my lap, and I'm not gonna get graphic because I am a married man and I have all the respect for my wife. I was touching stuff. And I noticed this dude, in the corner, ice grilling the shit out of me. So, I told old girl, hey, get up for a minute. I got up and I walked over to homie and I was like, hey, we got a problem? Oh, nah, fam, nah, you good. After I walked away from him, I noticed he dipped. He went out into the hallway and he left for about 15, 20 minutes. So when he came back, he came back with his next door neighbor. Little, stocky, muscle bound white boy. And so, he came in and was like, hey, yeah, man, how you doing? So, he dapped me up and shit. My homeboy was like, hey, let me go down to the car and get something real quick. Mind you, he came in my car. He comes back up with an SKS. You don't know what that is? You're not a gun guy. It's unloaded. He had a magazine in it. It was empty. So he had an SKS with no ammunition. He is showing it off to everybody touching it, getting their fingerprints all over it, including myself. Didn't know if it was stolen, didn't know if there was bodies on it, didn't know if anybody killed anybody with it if you aren't up to speed. We're still drinking, we're still smoking, we are lit. I mean, like I said, we sparked 6 blunts back to back to back to back to back. Sorry, my phone died. He tells me, hey, I'm gonna go outside because I gotta throw up. So, I'm still hollering at old girl, trying to do what I do, like I'm doing it for TV. He didn't come back for about 15 minutes. I'm like, hey, let me go check on my homeboy. Hopefully this motherfucker ain't steal my car and out joyriding in my shit, right? I go out into the hallway and this motherfucker, being 6'4", about 300. 6'4", this dude was big. He's laid the fuck out in the middle of this narrow ass hallway with a big ass SKS on his chest, snoring. My homeboy was lit just like I was lit, just like everybody in the fucking house was lit. So I ducked down, I'm like, hey, bruh, what's up? Get up, get up, get up, get up. Wake up. You about to get us locked the fuck up in this bitch. Bow. I get snuck, and I'm like, oh shit, what the? So, I gather myself, get up, almost trip over my homeboy, in this narrow ass ghetto hallway. It was a little stocky dude that snuck me while I was down. So I was like, all right, bet. This how it's going down then. So, we start throwing back and forth, bow, 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 bow. I'm catching him, he's catching me. We dancing in that bitch. Once I realized that wasn't enough room in that damn hallway to really get it in how I wanted to get it in, bruh, bring your bitch ass outside. Downstairs waiting on him, never came the fuck out. So I went back upstairs, made sure my homeboy wasn't getting stomped the fuck out because he came with me. Grab his SKS. I jump in my car drunk and high with an SKS in the dead of winter. I stop at my other homeboy's house, which was right around the damn corner, probably about 2-3 minutes away from where I was at. A couple of days prior, he told me that, hey, bruh, I got an AK. And then when I stopped through, he showed me his AK. And when he showed me his AK, he showed me his magazine. And when he showed me his magazine was full, 30 rounds for 20 clowns, meaning somebody was getting hit twice. Hey, bruh, let me hold that. Fuck is you talking about, Diesel? I gotta go handle something. Let me hold that. And he, bruh, you smell like alcohol and weed. You need to calm the fuck down. After I sat there and tried to plead with this motherfucker, let me get that, let me get that, let me get that. He finally calmed me down, was like, and we'll handle this bitch tomorrow. And unfortunately, that's what the fuck happened. I wasn't even there. Someone told me about what happened, and it wasn't good. Nobody died, but some people got fucked up. Moral of the story is, yes, there should be an age limit on firearm ownership. I don't believe it should be 21, but it should be whenever you feel that you are sound-minded enough and that you're not into the same bullshit I was into, and then get you a firearm. Because let it be clear, if homeboy would have been like, hey, let's roll, I wouldn't be here talking to you right now. I was looking to light that bitch up like a fucking Christmas tree. My homeboy was still up there. I would have lit that bitch the fuck up, not giving a fuck who I hit. I would have been in prison, under the prison, if not dead. I'm pretty sure me and the cops would have had a nice little back and forth too. Age limit on firearm ownership. Yeah, you should be of sound mind before you even think about owning a firearm. Music does influence you to do certain shit. You listen to what we call baby making music, get you in the mood to fuck some. You listen to some G shit, get you in the mood to hurt some. I'm telling you my truth and my story. Be easy. I appreciate y'all watching. Don't study my moves, just check my footwork.